All right, guys, what is up? Sumner 2514 coming back at you today with some more Marvel Strike Force, um, Seed Theory, DD4, dailies, some Marvel Strike Force in general here. So, believe today is the last day for MoonDragon to be in the red star orbs at the increased drop rate. We can check right here. Doesn't matter which one we click on. We're just going to scroll down to the bottom and at this 15% drop rate here. So we are going to be testing Seed Theory out. We've got about 20 minutes before the dailies reset, which means that I can kind of double dip on today or Seed Theory gold spending per se. I already only spend 1,000,000 gold a day, but today we can go ahead and we'll finish going up to the 270 million, or sorry, 2,700,000. That way, once we're done, we'll be able to, be able to dip into tomorrow as well, and probably hit that 207 million tomorrow, or we'll hit one of the milestones tomorrow. But we're going to test Seed Theory today so that we can get the most usage out of our gold milestones here. I do need to finish these off today. I have had missed the last couple, the last few days, and yesterday I really slacked and missed quite a few of those. We have our extra energy here. Don't want to spend any additional ISO energy because we want to make sure that our time is always rolling here. So we're gonna jump over here, knock a few of these out. Oh, we can only knock 2 of them out. 1 and 2. We still have plenty of energy. We can go up to 59 before that'll stop counting. So we'll go ahead and grab our energy there and jump back over here, finish these Phyla Veil ones. Once we'll give it maybe another 5 minutes or just get a couple of things done here before we start opening those orbs, but we will be on a slight time crunch once we start that. I want to give it a little bit of time for people to join us here. So spending our energy, hopefully that gets us through the milestone. Not quite. So this one I'm not quite sure how else I'm supposed to. I haven't my energy hasn't been built up at all today. I've hit all of my free energy drops, and as you can see, I've spent the 50 plus. I think that's my second 100 cores to get energy for the event here. So it's a little rough that I gotta go spend another 100 cores. Gonna kind of run short on cores here by doing this. But I do want to make sure I try to get as much of this milestone completed as possible. We're going to go ahead and probably drop another 100 cores. And then what I'll do is keep track when we'll hit like 1 and we'll check where we're at on the milestone. So go back here. We're done with these. I'm not refreshing the nodes, but just the energy, so that we can max out our gains for the day. We have 30 seconds left before this one time resets on that one. So we're just kind of waiting on this to reset, and then we'll spend that 100 so we don't lose like 3 minutes of time. 10, and then we'll grab this extra 100 cores. This is rough because that's spending. I spent 200, 300, 400 cores at least today. I think I've spent 500 cores on this event just today. I didn't actually want to mass click that, but it's fine. So we've got, looks like 35. I don't know if this counts energy 1 for 1. It looks like yes. So you spend 35 energy, which we don't actually have 35. but we should be able to get just enough in the nick of time. We've got a little over 15 minutes before the reset. We only need 3 energy, and they take 5 minutes apiece. So that's 15 minutes total from about 30 seconds ago. So we should be, we'll cut it close again, but we'll have plenty there. So let's see. The last thing we need to do is spend a little bit of energy, but we do have a little bit of wiggle room on that in both of our energy camps there. So let's go ahead and look at starting seed theory a little bit here. And so the first thing we need to do for seed theory, if you don't know what it is, the first thing, it's a theory that you get into certain orbs and seeds, and some of them have better drops than others and higher drop rates of better things. So the way you reset your seed is you spend 400,000 gold, and it's supposed to reset your seed. And then you have somewhere about 10 orbs roughly before the seed is likely dead. If after that, if somewhere in that 10 orbs you get a 1, 2, or 3% drop on certain orbs, then you're supposed to be in a good seed, and your next roughly 10 orbs will be good, high chances at what you're at the lower percent drops. So that's what we're testing here. We want to make sure that we're opening 1 orb at a time, so that multiple orb instances needs to be off. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go spend 400,000 gold. So the easy thing to do is we've got characters to level. So we're going to come in here. I'm out of orange, but it just means that we spend 80 of these instead of 40. And we're more than 400,000. It kind of speeds up pretty quick. So there's our 400,000. We're going to level up anti-venom a little bit. So we should have a good seed reset. I've got MoonDragon targeted at 5 red as well. So that's kind of my personal target of where I plan to take MoonDragon to. So we've spent some time saving up our orbs. We've got our premium orbs, we've got gold orbs, we've got some other orbs down at the bottom. So the first thing we're going to do is open up gold orbs. We open up the gold orbs because, you know, we need gold, I guess. So we'll open these up. So we're going to open a maximum of 10 of them, which means we'll go down to 48. But what we're looking for is, out of the left and the right pillars, we're looking for the 1,000,000+ drops. And out of the center pillar, we can go with this 350,000 drop, or millions out of here as well. So without further ado, we'll start testing seed theory here. And again, we're going to take it to a minimum of 48 total orbs left. Just kind of keep a mental count as I'm talking here, and making sure that I don't open too many orbs. And hopefully we'll target MoonDragon at that 5 red. So we're looking to get that 3 or less percent drop, 1, 2, or 3% drop rate out of this orb, which will tell us that we're in a good seed. Almost, we're getting close, but not hitting that. It's usually the gold drops. I think the middle can be a purple, and that'll, you know, then they'll be, we'll know that we're in that drop. So there's our 1 million. So that should tell us we're in a good seed now. We got 1 million gold for it, so we're gonna collect that. So now it's time to go on MoonDragon here. So we're gonna scroll back up, and I've actually got some 5 orbs to open, but I want to go ahead and open a couple of these. We'll take this down a few orbs because I also need some of the Black Star promotion credits for Ultron. So this is another one that we're looking at opening a maximum of 10 orbs, and we're looking for a good pull from our MoonDragon here. We're looking for a 5 red on MoonDragon. So that's kind of what I got to target it for. So I don't know if seed theory is real. We're going to test it out. That's what we do. We're testing it out and see if we've got that increased drop rate. So in 3, 2, 1, MoonDragon. No. Okay. So in 3, 2, 1, MoonDragon. Looking for MoonDragons. 5 red is what we got it targeted. So we're getting those black promotion credits. We're going to take this down to a minimum of 27. Looking for MoonDragon. In 3, 2, 1. So far, not having any luck. That's all right. We got some more orbs to open. In 3, 2, 1, MoonDragon. In 3, 2, 1, MoonDragon. Nope. All right. 3, 2, 1, MoonDragon. No. Okay. 2 more. Looking for that 5 red. There's a 2. We finally got a MoonDragon red star, so that's great. So last one here, and then we'll go ahead and consider this seed kind of a dead seed at this point. What that means, we got to come back in. We got to spend 400,000 gold again. So we've got our anti-venom that we're looking to level up here. So we're going to spend our 400,000. That 400,000 is the thought that once you spend that, it resets your seed. So now we'll go back in. Since we thought the seed was kind of dead, we're going to go back in. We're going to pull a maximum of 10 more of these orbs. Again, looking for the million drops out of the side and the 350 plus out of the middle. We'll take this down to a minimum of 38 remaining orbs. And tell us, and that'll tell us if we're in our good seed. So there's a million out of the side, so fantastic. Should be that we're in a good seed now. So we'll back out real quick. Let's go ahead and how do you feel about pulling a four red? We have a couple of 5s we can pull. I want to save those for Adam Warlock. I do have Adam Warlock targeted at 6. I don't think I'm going to get him this go around, but who knows? So let's go ahead and we'll pull one of the 5s and one of the 4s, and then we'll go pull the red star, the remaining ones. So we'll jump in here. If we get this is our goal is a 5 red MoonDragon. We should guarantee a 5 out of this. Now, whether it's a MoonDragon or not, that's yet to be seen. We have hopefully we're in a good seed here, which means we should get an increased drop rate on maybe getting a 6 star out of this 5-star orb. So here we go. So in 3, 2, 1, MoonDragon. It is the 5 red MoonDragon, which we figured we get in 5 red. Fantastic. That means we're technically done with our MoonDragon seed theory here. We got what we were looking for. I know it's a guaranteed drop out of this, so who knows if seed theory is real. So I can't really say. We know that we guaranteed that 5 star, so that's what we got. We're looking for it. That's all kind of where we're sitting. So that's really it for seed theory. So we got some more orbs. We'll go ahead and plow through a couple of these here in a little bit, but we're looking for that 5 red MoonDragon. We got it, so we're done with seed theory at this point. Not going to open any more additional orbs. Don't need to. That means we got plenty for Adam Warlock. We got still 27 of those. We got plenty of these to use. We still have 46 gold orbs, which is fantastic considering we're sitting at almost 25 million gold. And then the other orbs we use for seed theory are down here in this milestone orb. I like to use this milestone orb because I know the low chance drop rate in this one as well. If you came for seed theory, thanks for stopping by. Make sure you leave me a like, share, comment, subscribe, binge, hit that notification, and subscribe so you do get notified when I do upload new videos and go live. If you're here for some of the remaining stuff, we're going to go ahead and start kicking that off here. We still need to spend, technically, if we were trying to hit this 200 or 2,700,000, we can still spend a little over 900,000 to hit this. I'm not opposed to that. So we'll see where that leads us. All right, so we have a few more minutes. We got about 7-8 minutes left to make sure that we use get the rest of our energy for this Phyla Veil here. Let's go ahead and I need to do an arena. I didn't stay into the under 100 club today, so that's kind of annoying. I've been a little laxed on my arenas the last few days here. This one should be fine. They don't have a Zemo. We should be able to tear through this fairly easily, I say. This will definitely, as long as this takes us a good portion of time. So we're going to go ahead and move into, as I mentioned, just kind of our grinding here. We're going to spend I'm going to try to spend the 900,000 gold. We'll get this one done here, and we'll go spend some more gold to kind of see where we're at. We know that Kestrel was going to block our Hela, which is fine. Our entire goal is to get ability block on their Emma, and then spread it with our Hela to the rest of their characters. That's fine. We'll go ahead and see if we can get defense down. Hopefully this doesn't kill their Emma. We don't want it to kill their Emma because we want to be able to use their Emma. Or this might kill that Emma though. Yep. Dang it. That's not what we wanted. I probably should have used the defense down off Kestrel over here. It'll be okay. We're going to clone this. We're going to just clone the Kestrel. And then we'll middle ability here. That should kill the Sinister, which it did. Done, and good ult there, and we have got a W in the books for our arena. We got, I think, 3 more attempts at arena here. Yeah, we got 3 more. Still got some time on that reset. We need to spend 900,000 gold. So let's see what this does. That should pump us up pretty close. This can jump us 5 at a time. And then if we back out those, that should be our 900,000. So that puts us at spending the exactly the 2,700,000 for the day, which is fine. I don't mind doing that on Seed Theory days. Our goal was to you know, we got our MoonDragon at that 5 red real quickly by using the 5-star orb. Seed Theory, who knows if it's real? It guaranteed, you know, we had a 15% increased drop rate, but we got the character we were looking for. So I don't know. Real? Maybe? But we're not going to be able to spend the full amount of energy here because we need to spend 3 more energy, but we don't have a way to spend just 3 energy. I wonder if these lower ones have less requirements, just 6. Well, we're gonna have to spend that. We're gonna have to spend another set of cores to get energy, and then we can probably just dump it here. That'd be fine. We will dump 8 of it. Nope. Skip back. We want to auto win just 1. Okay. So auto winning just 1 puts us at this cap for the day as well. Then we'll have additional that we can start on tomorrow's milestone there. So, it's rough. I can theoretically split that cost of the 100 cores into tomorrow's thought process for spending, you know, how many cores we used on the event. Still don't like it. You know, I've spent, like I said, 5, maybe even 600 cores technically today on that. So we'll go through these real quick. We can dump all of our energy here. We're just looking to get long shot up to 5, ISO 5 on all that on his abilities. We already have his counterpart long shot or Shatterstar up at 5 ISOs here, and we're working on trying to level them up as well. I did put them on the back burner so I could get my symbiotes finished leveling up for the Dark Dimension runs, because I've got the symbiotes currently in Dark Dimension. I don't know how far away I am. I mean, I can theoretically tell how far away I am from Shatterstar and Longshot getting there, but I have the symbiotes there. I need to make sure they're at 80. The 3 of them did carry me through the end of Dark Dimension 3 already. So that was very nice of them to go ahead and carry me through that. We did our farm on Black Bolt, or not Black Bolt, Yellow Jacket. I actually did it twice and got 0 shards both times today. Because 2 times 0 is still 0. Having a bonus doesn't mean that you're going to get them. I wish that instead of a bonus, maybe they did a bonus, but also just a guaranteed drop. That if I did these 5 today, I was guaranteed 2 shards out of every one, which would just guarantee me 10 shards for the day. That would be better than bonus drop rate. Because, like I said, I spent 200 energy on Yellow Jacket plus 50 cores, and I got 0 Yellow Jacket today. So, bit upsetting, bit annoying. We're farming Nebula. We're gonna leave that energy because it's 3 away from being the 100, which means that I could then come in here and just complete farm Proxima for the day for the shards as well. So, all right, let's go into our Dark Dimension run. Let's see here. Go into our Dark Dimension run. We're gonna start with DD4 because I only have 1 shot at DD4 basically with the amount of characters that I have. These 4 characters in our Dark Dimension 4. So, and then I have three different shots at Dark Dimension 3 for the day. So, Quake will always perform a special, and so will Negasonic. With that said, Quake's gone, so fantastic. We probably should ability block Negasonic, but I think we're going to ability block Nick Fury real quick, because he's about to take a turn. So that kind of takes Nick Fury out. We can reduce speed bar here. Deadpool's actually, we can reduce his speed bar by half just by doing that. We can blind Negasonic, which will be fine because it doesn't matter what ability she uses. If she's blind, it's going to miss. So that's fine. Now we've taken 3 characters out of usefulness. Now at this point, I've got a clone up, and I either want to clone Cable or I want to clone Miles, because they both manipulate speed bar. Miles can just straight up reduce 1 character speed bar, and he applies Disrupted. But Cable can remove buffs and also manipulate speed bar. I think we want the Disrupted because we don't want Taunters taking our focus away. We're going to go ahead and grab a Miles. Could be wrong, but what this will do is here we'll apply Disrupted primary target for 2 turns. So we can guarantee that this Rhino isn't going to taunt, and if so, then it's a waste for the Rhinos. There's 2 turns on them doing that. Alright, we don't have any minions out, but we want to try to get rid of this Negasonic, I think, now. We will extend these lows here and those disrupts, so that's fine. That'll heal Ghost. I don't know if Ghost had any health issues, but Now she's fully healed. We'll heal up our Spider-Man. Coulson's going to deal a ton of damage. So is that Deadpool. I think they're going to kind of be our next focus. So what we want to do is use our characters to rewind speed bar on them. There goes half speed bar, so 50% of speed bar is gone. Since Zemo doesn't actually do anything as far as debuffs like that, we'll use him to just finish off Negasonic. We're going to use Ghost to manipulate speed bar over here. Applying the vulnerable is fantastic finally to that Deadpool. So Ghost can really manipulate his speed bar quite a bit. Applying slow is going to be fantastic to the rest of these guys. Now we're probably going to get into reset or into drop territory with the next group. So what we want to do is make sure we're starting to use basics on some of our characters. Miles doesn't have attack primary target, and then that's it. So we want to probably have him attack Deadpool, who's got defense down. And then we're going to use Ghost to manipulate Coulson's speed bar, who was getting kind of up there. Zemo will go ahead and attack into Deadpool, who's got defense down. We don't have buffs to remove, so we can just use Emma to attack basic there. Ghost really needs to rewind speed bar on 2 characters at this point, but rewinding 50% on Deadpool is going to be much better. We can apply this ability block back here to Coulson, so even if Coulson does take a turn, not going to be effective. And then we'll go ahead and focus back on Deadpool, because he's got defense down. So Miles is slow on that speed bar manipulation, so it is kind of annoying that he's just kind of slow there. Reapplying that vulnerable is going to help Ghost again manipulate and remove 50% of speed bar. So I mean, the Deadpool really hasn't done anything. I mean, some assists, but if we can kill this Deadpool, that's going to be great. Zemo, there goes Deadpool. So we're looking good. We're in good shape here. Now we can use Ghost to manipulate speed bars on Coulson. We can blind. I want to start saving them, but I do want to blind this Cable real quick. That way, I know that the rhinos can clear it, but if we can just keep him blind, we'll go ahead and special here. We want to save this because Ghost should be coming up, and I think Ghost can handle Coulson's speed bar. Ghost can usually handle one person, especially if they have slow, can definitely handle their speed bar. And if they ever get vulnerable, she can definitely handle their speed bar indefinitely and keep a character from actually ever doing anything. Now Zemo will, I think, apply vulnerable. Well, maybe not. He has a chance, I think. He's been the one applying vulnerable for us. Now, we'll use Miles to manipulate the speed bar over here, because that's 50%, and he was almost full. Ghost will go ahead and continue to manipulate Coulson's speed bar. It's not a terrible idea to go ahead and probably get a clone off while we can. We can get several basics in and maybe several rounds. So we're going to go ahead and grab another speed bar manipulator in Cable here. And then hopefully we can apply vulnerable, which we can't, which is fine. So this is the one that reduces speed bar by 50%. Now his basic doesn't, but he gets to go more and more. We can definitely hit this Rhino with this and just reduce that speed bar. Doesn't reduce a ton. That's okay. We do have to start again thinking about trying to get our characters ready for the next wave in making sure that we have cooldowns reset. We don't particularly care here. Okay. We're not applying this vulnerable like I'd like, which is starting to get worried. I bet it's just on his special that he's going to apply it. Let's see. Does he apply it here with the special? No. That's all right. So we'll take Coulson out again. He hasn't had a turn yet. Now I think he will end up getting a turn. Yeah. That's annoying. There goes our symbiote Spider-Man, which was some decent speed bar manipulation for us. Since the Coulson should probably die, I'm going to try to start manipulating speed bar over here on this cable, because he's the next one I want dead. There goes our cable. It's annoying because now we have no clones and we lost our Zemo. We'll reduce speed bar there just because there was no speed bar here to reduce, technically. We have no clones. Now we do have abilities up. Oh, we can clone again. So I think we're going to try to clone this cable again real quick. Just needing the speed bar manipulation, and we'll go back to basics. See if we can just get rid of this Rhino. No one to heal. Okay, he has his own speed bar manipulation, and he removes. Oh, don't die, Cable. Alright. Our clone's back at full health, which is fine. Gonna be weird to think, what am I gonna do with Emma? Is Emma going to apply slow and then extend it with Ghost? Or are we gonna apply the blind and then extend that with Ghost? Not quite sure. If we apply, let's see. Clears all positive effects and applies blind to primary target. Yeah, it's not going to do us any good. I think we're going to try. Let's see, we could clone again, but I think this is going to go down. We'll see what we get out of this set here. So we have another. So Deadpool will always perform his special, and Spider-Man will always perform his. So between Miles and actual Spider-Man, there's stuns there. We've got slow out of Quake. We've got taunt and defense up out of these two back here. It's a good question here. The first thing we want to do is just go ahead and remove speed bar from everyone possible. That's going to hit the most enemies there, which is great. This could be fine if we can apply random negative effects here. And then we can have Emma put slow on everyone. And then maybe Ghost can come back and apply slow later. or Ghost can double them up. The big question is, who do we want, and do we want Quake to apply slows? The Spider-Man's one has a stun, the other reduces speed bar, or we can get Captain America, which gives defense up. I don't think we want Coulson. I don't think we want Negasonic or Deadpool. The shield minion back here is going to taunt whenever somebody drops below 50% health. I feel like we want Cap. We want the defense up out of Captain and the taunt that he provides. I don't know how well it's going to pan out for us, but because he is just a clone. So we'll apply taunt and defense up to self, apply defense up to all allies, generate one ability for Avenger, and then random allies. So okay, we got slow on a few of the characters still, so it's probably worth extending it. That'll just help us out. Now Cable, Cable's not going to kill anyone. And we've got Spider-Man and Deadpool. The Deadpool's going to eat those debuffs, I think. So I think our best bet is to probably try to get rid of this Spider-Man. There goes our Cable. We want to blind Coulson because he does a ton of damage. Cap is looking pretty rough. Sinister can heal, so our Cap's back. Speed bar reduction here. We'll tap. I think we'll tap this Deadpool because he's already slow. So if we can just reduce his speed bar, it's okay. Emma can clear the buff. Now, Cap has defense down, and Miles has no buffs. Now, although I'd really like to reduce speed bar on this Deadpool again, I think that's probably actually still the better choice. So we'll reduce the speed bar there. We'll let Sinister attack into this Cap. Yes, we'll definitely apply slow to everyone again and clear the debuffs off of us. This flips and steals debuffs. I think we want to steal from Quake. I was hoping to steal that offense up off of her. She now has defense down, so we might focus here because we're gonna be able to put extra damage in. I think if we get to clone again, I'll probably clone this Quake for the extra slow. Just being able to put slow everywhere, I think, is just going to be the most valuable thing that we can do. I still think Deadpool's going to eat the debuffs here, so we're going to blind this Spider-Man. And then we're going to send them. So our cloned Cap is gone. We've got another turn before we can clone again, which will be fine. We should be able to get off of this field security here in just a few moments with Emma. Yep, Emma can clear it. She could certainly apply slow to everyone. Whether she's going to go again is going to be the question. So that's shield security. Yeah, I think apply slow. Shield security should finish and get rid of his I kind of didn't anticipate that. Oops, ghost. All right. Well, it's fine. It's fine. We're fine. All right, ghost. Who are we going to reduce speed bar on here, Miss Ghost? Probably this. No, we don't care if it's the Spider-Man because he's blind. It's just Deadpool because we don't want him doing his abilities. I'm using his ability as least as amount as possible. Looks like our Sinister's about to go, so we're gonna clone this Quake for the extra slow. And she can hit multiple characters. We're gonna target this Cap because that way we're guaranteed to hit both sides of him and several in front. Applying the slow. Now, Emma. We want Emma to remove buffs from characters. And steal the defense up. Okay. This will remove all the defense up. Probably get rid of that Cap if we do just about anything to him. This clears buffs as well. But we could apply slow over to this other Spider-Man. I think that's probably best. And we hit a ton of characters. We hit 5 characters at once. So everybody except for Deadpool has slow or has some sort of debuff. We definitely want to extend them, keeping these characters out of the game for as long as possible. We had Sinister with slow on him, which is not good for a slow character already. Deadpool removed our Quake. We don't want... This is again the bad part about Ghost's basic is when it's on a character that we don't want to be hitting, and they have taunt, we're stuck. We have heal block. I don't think clear heal block. Okay. Yes. Fantastic. Let's see if we can remove speed bar from Miss Miles. The symbiote, the regular Spider-Man has offense down, so his attack is going to be not as painful. Looks like we were able to apply offense down over there. That worked out for us. I'm missing something. I feel like characters getting offense down applied to them, and I'm not sure why. I mean, I'm all for it. We don't have any buffs to remove, but we could remove speed bar here. Remove speed bar of Negasonic. He's got slow on her, so that's good. If we can get rid of Deadpool, maybe? Almost. We get our basics back, so we have ultimate abilities. Everyone's pretty low on health. Most characters have slow applied to them, so this will be okay. Keep that up. Ghost's health is fine, so we don't need to ult to gain health. And just continuing to increase those debuffs would have been okay, but we're getting ready. This is what I wanted. I wanted this next drop. There's Symbiote Spider-Man, which we're going to clone. We want to slow down or reduce speed bar. I think we'll take the speed up off of Nick Fury. And then we will apply slow to everyone. We do have a clone, so we're going to clone the Symbiote Spider-Man. And then everyone still has slow, or some sort of... Well, Spider-Man doesn't, but some sort of debuff worked out for us. This, I think, will hit the Guard and Negasonic. Although, I think just putting it here is probably best. Getting some extra damage on that Nick Fury with that defense down. You look like you're probably gonna get ready to take a turn. Ghost might have something to say about that. Yep. We have to kill this operative here, which sucks because it's basically anyone who's up has to kill that operative. We don't want her hiding anyone under stealth again. Health on our characters looks to be okay. Probably regret that when they kill the symbiote Spider-Man, but he's got some healing factors, so. Nick Fury's probably getting ready to spread all those positive buffs, so what we want to do is clear them. Okay, he spread defense up, but that's it. So that was good. We will stun this symbiote Spider-Man back here. And then we're going to try to kill this Negasonic and also just remove the defense up. Still don't need to heal. So I think we're going to try to just work this Negasonic out. We don't need slow on anyone. Everyone's got slow, which comes because of symbiote Spider-Man. We can extend more of these debuffs, especially that defense down, which is great to just extend another turn. See if we can slow Cable. Just extending the amount of time we can essentially have him with defense down. Nick Fury's probably going to basic on us, so that's fine. But we do want to start working Cable down here because he's got the speed bar manipulation. There's 3 full health characters. We want to extend all their debuffs. It doesn't extend a ton on that symbiote Spider-Man, but slowing him down is plenty. And we'll go ahead and manipulate the symbiote Spider-Man. And then try to come back and get rid of this Cable again. Some more. Okay, no debuffs. Everyone's or no buffs to remove. We should get another shot to remove some speed bar off of symbiote Spider-Man. Our SSM is doing just fine. Got plenty of regen. Now we could extend the slow over there on that SSM on the enemy one, but we're okay. We get the opportunity to remove his speed bar, and we will clone another one. This one we can afford. Since we have 2 of them, we can definitely afford to extend a slow. We don't need a stun. We have plenty going on. We can remove speed bar again. I think we're just going to try to get our basics around and keep our speed bar manipulation with Ghost to the maximum that we can, which probably, if we remove speed bar here, we should be able to get this Cable dead, I think, before he takes a turn. Now I do have someone coming over here in a moment, so when that happens I will take a short break, and we'll come back after that short break. Alright, so if we can continue to clone symbiote Spider-Man, we will. So we're going to leave him alive as long as possible. And we will reduce his speed bar as much as possible so that he stays alive. We can afford a stun with increasing a slow over there. We've got 2 symbiote Spider-Mans, and it looks like we're probably 2 turns away now from a third one. Oh, that was my fault. All right, give me just a moment, and I'll be back. All right, we're back. Sorry again, had some real life happen and just needed to step away for a minute, but I haven't touched it. So we're exactly where we left off. For the video, you'll see a short break, and then it should be right back to where we're at here. So what we're doing is we're just saving cooldowns. Nick Fury is going to die. We're going to manipulate speed bar over here and try to get this Nick Fury down. And then if we can, we will clone another symbiote Spider-Man. Just because can't have enough of them. Might as well have a clone Spider-Man army if we can. Oh, looks like he's going to take a turn. He's fine. We will just continue to manipulate speed bar over here and back. Could probably throw a stun at this symbiote Spider-Man over here. He'll probably be fine with a stun on him too. Yeah, you know what? I think we might do that. I think we're gonna have plenty of cooldowns. Everyone's back up with their basics. We got one. I think we're one turn away from him having another one. We got another symbiote Spider-Man here, so we can definitely afford a stun on this one. And then we'll just use Ghost to manipulate his speed bar some more. And Ghost goes. And we'll get back here and we're going to try to get this Nick Fury down before he takes another turn. We should have plenty of damage, I think, to get him down before he takes a turn. Spider-Man's stun wears off, which is fine. We can probably afford... I don't want to use another one because we're going to get... Well, no, we can afford one. I think we'll have plenty of time. He's not going to die anytime soon. And again, we have 2 more symbiotes. This one's got 3 away. I think the other one's got his built up. So if we look, yeah, we do have a stun ready, basically chambered here. And and Ghost should be able to manipulate speed bar enough here. I wish we were able to apply vulnerable, but I don't think we're going to get vulnerables anymore. Sinister's 3 away from cloning. We should see what the next 8 are. They'll probably drop in either 8 at a time or maybe a 6 and a 2. I'm kind of assuming a 6 and a 2 is how they're going to drop. Which should be fine because we'll have 3 stuns. We'll have slow. We'll have blind. We might even get a 4th stun if we can get back around. If we can get another clone here. I'm not opposed to cloning another symbiote Spider-Man if we can get there. Yeah, next turn he's going to be able to clone again. Grab a 4th symbiote Spider-Man. That'll give us 4 stuns, extending debuffs like crazy from all the other ones. We'll have multiple slows put out between Emma and... Nope. That needed to be a clone. That's gonna hurt. Unfortunately, that just makes our clone be a turn off. Yes, we will clone. And we're just gonna mash our basics here. He is dodging, which is super annoying. That's one reason, I guess, to stun him. He doesn't dodge as much. It's especially annoying when he dodges Ghost, because we don't get the speed bar reduction then. So there's quarter of the speed bar gone. He'll probably take a turn. Maybe not. Ghost might be able to get him before he can take another turn, which will help get us through probably the rest of him. Yeah, Ghost is going to reduce that. We should be able to kill him before he takes a turn. Nope. Alright. He got one turn off. Everyone's at full health. Let me see where we're at with our clone. Okay, we got 3 turns to clone again, which is fine. Again, we have 4 symbiote Spider-Mans to fight this. Oh, something's happening. Alright, so now we'll probably maybe start to clone Black Bolt if we can. We got plenty of characters, plenty of symbiote Spider-Mans. I don't even know where to start, so I guess we'll just start here with Negasonic. We're just going to basic. And then we're going to, I think, stun here, which puts a slow out. 100 health increases. Everyone's got slow. We're going to stun Symbiote Spider-Man. Which is another slow. We'll stun Black Bolt. And I think we'll save that. What we're going to try to do is extend the debuffs here for a turn. So that extends those 3 stuns. Ghost will extend all of them. So now we're 3 turns into stun on most of... Oh, it looks like that Black Bolt resisted one of them. Okay. Negasonic looks like she might do something. This will strip the stealth away from them. We'll try to get rid of Negasonic here. We'll go ahead and extend again. There's Black Bolt stunned for 3 turns. Stunned for 4. I think they can only be stunned. Debuffs can only stack 4 times. So we're going to leave Negasonic because she's basically useless at this point. And we're going to, I think, just try to work down this Deadpool here. Just because he's the most, I think, damaging character. Because of his middle ability, and I don't know what was going on. We could stun him just to make sure we can get through it. We got plenty of stuns. Yeah, I think we can stun him and just be fine. And then we'll try to extend. We'll just drop on Miles here and try to extend debuffs. Make sure. I think that's fine. We got 2 stuns, 4. I think we're still 4 stuns there. This should rewind speed bar to extend the stun yet again. There's plenty of slows out, so Emma can just basic. Now I think we're going to try to use... I think I'm going to try to use Ghost to manipulate speed bar on either these Miles or Cable over here, just because they aren't stunned or blind. With Negasonic being blind, she's still got a whole nother turn. We do need to look at getting that taken care of. I think we're going to go ahead and copy this Black Bolt. Although we could copy another Symbiote Spider-Man. Get another stun. Yeah, we'll copy Black Bolt for now. And I think we'll just try to fill up on Black Bolts at this point. So we're going to... I think we're going to jump here on the Black Bolt, which should extend everything on these characters. Which gives us an additional blind on Negasonic. An additional stun over there on Deadpool. Since the cable just went, we're going to target this Miles back here to reduce his speed bar. I don't know where he was at, but he had some. So. And again, we're going to focus on cable right now because he's basically he can actually hit us. Is the only thought process there. And when we get an extension, we'll probably drop on the shield minion here so we can extend any of those. We'll reduce cable's speed bar so he doesn't hit us again. The Miles and the cable are the ones that can hit us. I can't see Miles back there. I'll probably try to use Ghost to reduce his speed bar because it's probably getting up there for him to take another turn. He's got about half. Able to catch a glimpse of it. We don't need slows out because everyone's already slowed. We're going to jump here to extend the blind on Negasonic, which was just in the nick of time. He was getting ready to drop that blind. And we're gonna, well, Miles, I think this one just went, but the other one hasn't. So we'll reduce his speed bar. We're gonna jump here again to extend the blind on Negasonic again, since we have it up. And we'll work this cable down again. Probably should just work the Miles down so I don't have to worry about what his speed bar looks like. Plenty of stuns out and around. We'll jump here again to extend blind one more time. So now there's 3 blinds on Negasonic, which means she is fairly out of the picture for quite some time. We can blind this Miles, which will take him out of the picture, which means I then only typically need to worry. Oh, we were able to kill him too, so we only have to worry about Cable and this Miles that are actually able to hit us. So hopefully we can use Ghost as a way to manipulate speed bar. Cable could actually take a turn and bleed. It wouldn't negatively impact us at all. This is all the characters that'll be on the field. We're gonna lose all these clones once this match ends, so we'll make sure we can get. We'll start using the clone specials and stuff like that. And we'll start saving our Ghost and Emma and Sinister's abilities. Since the Miles is stunned, everyone's stunned or blind basically except Cable. We'll go ahead and try to remove Cable from the match here. Sure, we'll stun him because there's no reason not to. So, stunned or blind, everyone's basically out of this match. We'll extend once because why not? Which extends just that, extending that blind. And then our symbiote Spider-Mans can do whatever they want. And then the rest, now I won't do anything with our Ghost, Emma, or Cable. Yep, you can stun. Now she's got plenty of speed bar or barrier. She's got lots of barrier, is what I was trying to get to. Which she gains barrier, I think, on every one of her turns. Sure, we'll pump everyone. Jump in the middle. This one's pretty academic at this point. So again, we're just saving our cooldowns on our actual characters We have 4 cloned symbiote Spider-Mans and 1 cloned Black Bolt. So we can use their abilities because they're going to go away. I don't really have any kind of order of importance here. I'm just killing the closest one. I am trying to save Negasonic for the end just because she's got so much barrier. And I feel like we could just get rid of these other characters first. Okay, that's Black Bolt down. We're gonna save our clone so we can have our abilities on our cooldowns ready for the next node in this DD4 run. I don't know where we're going next. I don't know if we've got a general open again or if I'm gonna be pigeonholed into a specific type. And I don't know if I'm ready for another type. I know my city's not ready. I'm just getting my own symbiotes built and geared and stuff. I mean, those alien spores are impossible to come by. Okay. Shield security can die now. And I think we can just probably basic the rest of this out. Doesn't even matter about our symbiotes. I mean, she's blind 4 or 5 turns. She's stunned 4 turns. She's got slow forever. Our ghost is going to be able to handle any speed bar she gets. She's basically never going to take a turn. And if she does, she's not going to do anything with it. And if she does, she'll bleed 4 separate bleeds. And some of them are stacked multiple times. So, academic. All right. So that's that. Remaining of that node here, we got several T4 abilities, 300k gold. So all worth it here. Non-legendary cosmic characters. It doesn't look like we can even launch that. So, non-legendary cosmic characters. And we should be able to launch it. Oh, maybe not. My Kestrel, Silver Surfer, Minerva. I think the only one ready is Hela, but the rest of those other 3 that I just named are not anywhere near ready. Oh no, wasting time. Here real quick, spend this energy. I don't know how much time I wasted there, but it'll be all right. It'll be okay. Big proponent of not wasting the time, but wasted some time there. All right, so Kestrel is 1 piece away. Silver Surfer, theoretically 1 piece away. I think we need 4 to go in. My dad bros aren't even close. Our Hela is ready. Black Bolt needs to level up. But he's legendary, so he wouldn't be able to go. And Thanos isn't ready. Okay, so we're basically stuck at this cosmic node until I get some more characters ready. You can't take Ebony Maw because he's legendary. Where's our Minerva? I didn't even look. Minerva isn't ready either. My goodness. Let me level these characters up. Too worried about my symbiotes right now. I need to calm down on them, and apparently I need to level up my cosmic characters because that's where we're at. I think Kestrel and Silver Surfer, with grabbing basically this final piece of gear here, we should be good. Now is probably a good time to open some more of those orbs. We got orbs to open. I'm under my 440 there. Apparently haven't done any of these today. Let's go ahead and back here. I think we could technically use these, but not these. Those. This one will work for our 3 for the day. Hero missions. One of these gives out spiky balls. This one. Finish these here. I was going to use it to just claim all of the Proxima shards, but I forgot. I didn't do these. Make our donation now because it's past our store reset as well. Claim. Oh, you know what? I didn't do any of those blitzes. That was harsh. I forgot. I missed that entire section of blitz. Jeez. I missed those. I actually didn't do any of those. I claimed 0 rewards. Ouch. That was rough. I should have blitzed. Alright, we do need to do him real quick. Run through these just because they're on a timer. Again, I do my teams backwards, and I don't particularly care to worry about, oh, this team's going to lose, I need to go find a team that'll win. I just run backwards. The way that it kind of works out for me is that I have a good team that I know should win, and then a team that will likely lose, back and forth up until about the teens in my roster if I'm going backwards. The object is, or my thought process is, I can kind of just click through this mind-numbingly, and after I'm in like tier 7 and 8, by the way, so these first several tiers are the characters always win, which is the other reason I go backwards, is because they always win in the lower tiers when they might not win in some of the higher tiers. So if I start at the powerful end of my roster, these teams might fail. Where if I start at the dregs end of my roster and kind of work my way up, they're always going to win in the first round that I do. And then we go into a team that should win or a team that should lose, and back and forth, so that I say tend because it doesn't always happen, but I tend to stay. Ooh, there's a loss. That sucks. I think that was a Zemo. But I tend to stay in the tier 7, tier 8 area all the time with that win-loss, win-loss, win-loss. And I don't have to put a ton of thought into who I'm facing, what teams I'm running my teams up against. Now, when I do, like, probably my next run, I will pay more attention because I'll be in that tier 7, tier 8. So I try to not let them lose. But like I said, most of the teams are set for a win-lose, win-lose. That way, I don't drop. I typically don't get 2 losses in a row, or I try to avoid getting 2 or 3 losses in a row, where I then drop down into tier 7, tier 6, etc. But we'll still avoid some teams, Black Order and Symbiotes and Asgardians. I haven't really seen too many of the other teams. Wave 1 is kind of annoying. depending on who they are, but usually that's okay. I also do tend to like avoid Marauders if I can. Guardians have been, or defenders have been really surprising me recently with their ability to actually win in these sim blitz is even kind of annoying. And that's a big, this should be okay. I don't see any more as Guardians, so, or Wave 1, so Thor won't thump that team. It's where we start to think about it a little bit more. You know, these are some big characters. The Greg on this will give X23 speed bar, so we don't want to do that. And don't really want to face the Phoenix, so I guess we're going to go against this Fantastic Four. Might have been a bad choice. Obviously, we lost, but this will probably be okay. That Punisher's pretty big. This team, my symbiotes, I tend to look for anyone that has summons. So none of these teams do, but, you know, we're looking for Hela, Fury, Red Skull, Doc Ock, blanking on his name, from the Guardians with the fin on his head. Controls the whistle, the arrow. Anyways, that's who we're looking for. I'll probably get his name here in a minute, but tend to look for anyone that does summons with that team. So unfortunately, a couple of key losses there kind of kept us only in 6 this time, but should have completed all of our milestones. Really wish they do something with these milestones. Either increase it or increase the rewards and make it more difficult to get through them, because we're done with the milestones and we still have 3 days left on this to finish that. So kind of wish they do something there, but you know, they will probably not, because why? All right, in here, claim these rewards, which means we're done, or technically with our dailies. Let's open some orbs. Don't see any reason not to have some additional orbs to open up here. So we save our red stars and our premiums for Seed Theory. We have 7 of these to open up. So we'll go ahead and start cracking. Really looking for more Phyla Veil in the middle than anything else. There we go. That's a good one. I don't think we needed any Scarlet Witch, so another kind of waste. I don't think we need... Oh, we do need Scientist Supreme, so... Okay. This should be a Phyla. There we go. That's a good hit for Phyla there. 16 of them. Big deal. Should be another... Oh, I thought that was going to be a Phyla. Well, that takes us and puts us right at the 500, so that's great. We don't need any more American Chavez, period. That's Phyla. There we go. Another 14. Big hit on that. So, that's pretty good for us. We'll scroll down here, look for any more orbs. Got some basics. We're not going to open gold orbs. We'll only open those for Seed Theory as well. Nail some basics here. Looking, I think out of a basic would really be nice to get a Merc Soldier. I think I need 1 Merc Soldier to make sure he's 5-star worthy, or 5-star ready. Worthy is big ask. We got a Mega Orb, so let's go ahead and crack that. Looking for whatever out of here. This should be 50s. 50 Proxima, that's fantastic. Saves me a lot of days farming Proxima. We got a single Red Guardian and a single Mr. Fantastic out of here, but 50 Proxima, that's a huge, huge deal. That 1 puts it into another star level, and 2 saves me lots of days farming her, since she's kind of not top of my farm list currently, so I'm not really working on her, but like in days like today where I'm done, she's technically probably going to be the one that I farm the shards for. Her or Beast. I think I decided last I was going to work on Beast, because then once I got him to the 5 stars, I could actually get him out of my favorites and start to kind of clean up my favorites a little more. But that's, gosh, I mean, we can't even guarantee, 2 shards a day out of a node, and we just got 50, which is at least 25 days worth of farming. So that's 2,500 energy worth there. If we look at it in those terms. We're not going to open up our milestones. We save those for Seed Theory as well. Let's see what we got in extras that we currently have at 5. Let's see here. Okay. All right. It's store reset, so we can do our buys. I don't know who's gonna need ballistic weaves, but I definitely went through them. I need to buy those. We need that for Silver Surfer, so I think he needs 4 more to be ready. That's great buy there, and don't really need the rest of those. We don't have any need for any energy, and I'm kind of stocked up there. Zemo, we'll definitely buy Zemo here, and I think it's Yo-Yo is here as well that we're buying. Also scroll down, because if I do see symbiote alien spores, I will buy those. And if I'm flush with energy, then I might buy additional things like the superior unstable molecules, because I need a lot of those still. But really, it's Zemo, Yo-Yo, and alien spores. Still looking at the war store here and not buying, arena store, and not buying anything out of here because I'm waiting for the patch to happen, where they should drop I think they're dropping, I think it's Moon Knight or White Tiger. Somebody's coming in here. I think it's one of those two. I could be wrong on that, but and I think they're going to drop Human Torch down to 350, and then I'll buy Human Torch because he's the only one left I need to buy here. So that'll be, save me a lot on his. And then Red Guardian should go into the 500s, which will be more reasonable. Always buy Ghost when we see her, as long as we need her. And then again, looking for alien spores. I don't really want to spend it, but it's alien spores and I need alien spores. So unfortunately that hurts us for that. And our war is over. So if something happens, if Ghost shows up tomorrow morning, I will not be able to buy her. So what we can do to kind of remedy that little bit here is you scroll all the way down to the bottom and you can buy war credits with your I think this is your Stark Tech. Yeah. Now I don't recommend doing it a ton, but I'm gonna do it just because I need to make sure I have 1375 at least once. Now this will reset again, and I could do it tomorrow if Ghost showed up, but the thought is if Ghost shows up tomorrow morning and I have to spend the 1375, then I need to make sure that I have enough that if Ghost shows up for the afternoon one, even though war will start, I won't have enough credits to get Ghost again. So if Ghost shows up tomorrow, I'll have to scroll back down here and buy this again if she shows up in the morning. Now, if she doesn't show up in the morning, then I'm fine. I've got enough for the afternoon buy. And by that time, I should be back up on my war credits in order to buy Ghost. But my thought process here is always make sure I can buy Ghost if she shows up in the war store. I try to keep my credits kind of high, but I think in the last buy and this one, there were both alien spores both times. So that was, a little over 2,000 credits that I had to use there. But I need to make sure I can get Ghost. I'm getting I'm working through making sure she's at only 72 more shards for it to rank up. I think that's new. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't remember it ever telling you. We'll go here and just kind of come down here and look to see if I can find, you know, any characters worth it. And I don't have enough gold promotion credit, so it is rough. Now, Emma, we could buy Emma, and I could get Gamora. Shouldn't be too bad. I think we will go ahead and definitely take this Emma. That gives us an upgrade there. And I don't particularly want to buy Gamora, but she's just so good. And so we're going to go ahead and grab her too. This is a big boost for our Emma. 104, almost 105. So we went up exactly a little over 11,000 power by getting that red star there. So huge boost to our Emma. Gamora a little less. She's not going to get as much, I don't think, but you know, should get a pretty good boost. Going from 40 to 45, so just under 10 or just under 5. But our Gamora still needs a lot of work. But that's why she's favorited. And up here, because we will work on her eventually. I think as soon as our anti-venom is done, she does have this cosmic tag, so maybe she'll be the next one we work on. She's already up here. We're already working on Kestrel and Silver Surfer, and our Hela's already ready. So if we can get Gamora up, yeah, I think that's going to be our next. We'll work on Gamora as soon as anti-venom is completely leveled up. I mean, I probably could just pop this and not worry too much about it. We're going back into the only spending 1 million gold a day, though, because we did Seed Theory earlier. Claim our rewards while we're here. And we've already spent 250,000 of our 1 million, so we spent 250,000 already. And to spend another, we'd basically put us over 500,000 spent, and we still have 2 store resets. It'll be fine that I don't do it today. Whatever I don't do today or tomorrow will translate into tomorrow me making sure that I hit the 1 million gold milestone. So it'll be fine. I think anti-venom will be up by tomorrow. We've got Jubilee, so we can go ahead and do this. We do have some of our Pimtech up. Okay. Warn me. Okay. I think our ghost is just going to carry this. The unfortunate thing is I hope that it's not going to count us. I think it doesn't matter. As long as we complete it, it doesn't matter if any of them die on this one. The ones that require you to keep your characters alive are kind of annoying. As long as we complete this, we should get the Jubilee shards. Unfortunately, we're not going to get Jubilee at 7 because our ghost, our stature, and our yellow jacket are not 7. So that's unfortunate, but okay, Iceman, do your thing. Our yellow jacket's not the greatest, but he is leveled up at least. Really waiting for this ghost to go. Let's try to strip one of these two. That worked. We don't want to use his ultimate there because I do want him to kill. Because then he'll double tap. We're stuck behind this taunt, which is super annoying. Just extend those and get rid of that character. I think we're just gonna let her punch here. And then this way, our yellow jacket can at least get, should be able to get a kill, if not two. Okay, so we got the double tap out of that by killing some characters. We will try to get rid of this Miss Marvel because of the taunt. Must have killed an Asgardian. Or there was just two Gregs. Apply the slow. It's done. Fantastic. Okay, she should be able to clean this. I mean, I'm pretty sure our ghost probably could have single-handed most of this along with the free characters we got. But our yellow jacket isn't too bad, so it helps. Jubilee, thanks for snapping me out of it. Sorry, I called you Jews. Biggie kitty, everything. Aesthetic. There's Emma. Destroy transmitters, so she used my phasing powers for her new plan. Jubilee, she's trying to take the last device into your universe. How can someone named Emma Frost be like so totally uncool? Right. That gets us our 6 yellow on Jubilee. Like I said, we're missing 3 characters because we've been farming them for several months. And even though you farm them for several months, you're not guaranteed shards. So, like I mentioned in a previous video or earlier in this one, I have reset his twice today because they did have double drops. I've done his twice and I got 0 both times. So, maddening as it is, yeah. All right. And before the previous Jubilee event ended, I think I had just gotten him to that 4th star so that I could, or that 5th star so I could get that 5th one on Jubilee. So he has come a long way. I have gained 300 shards on him since the last event. It's just unfortunate that, you know, you're not guaranteed shards every day. So I got to spend my 100 energy here and I'm not even guaranteed to get anything really useful out of it. Kind of annoying. I don't feel the need to spend any gold to get a new star on these characters right now. That I typically can do through seed theory if I don't really have any characters I need to level up. But also it's, you know, when I'm trying to figure out, okay, I need to spend X amount on there, then, you know, they're ready for it. But all right, that is our Jubilee event done. I'm not gonna be able to get Jubilee to D7. We've farmed all of our orbs here for now. That we're going to. We keep the 4 that we currently have, and we can open up these Blitz orbs. We're looking for Domino. Really need those extra Domino shards. Missed Doc Ock because we didn't have Domino ready, basically. And unfortunately, she's fountainable in this orb. There's some Domino shards. And one more. Now, I do know I have 1,800 credits, so I could definitely purchase more orbs, but I'd more rather wait for her to become available in the store. She's going to. Don't need any shards for any characters in the store now. So we're okay there. I think I've even got all the minions ready to go. Max, 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 max. That's maxed out. Maxed. 2 cages. Yeah, we're all maxed out here. Yeah, we definitely need to, I'm hoping that they'll drop Domino into the actual store. He's maxed out. Toad is maxed out. Technically only needs 500 to be maxed, 200 for this star and 300 for the next. And I believe it was only 700 total that we needed on her. There's 300 for the 7, 5, or 200 for the 6, which is total 5. Then I think it's 120 and then 80, which is another 200. So 700 was our total. And so our She-Hulk's ready as well. And we don't buy any of these things here because it's garbage. We only buy our refills. Could spend it on the orbs, but not going to. All right, so let's go ahead and just open up our raid orbs here so we get out of these. Don't need any of these characters either. So it's kind of a bust. We're not going to spend any of our raid credits. We got 40 of these orbs. This is one that I do want to turn on the multiple at once. Wish it wasn't like 3 clicks deep. So we're going to go ahead and okay. We'll open 10 of these at a time. I'll scroll through it so you guys can see what we got. Okay, next. Oh, that was a big part. We have 10 of them already. There's the rest of them. 10 more. Okay, confirm. Last one's here. We don't need any blue gear, so this is just kind of extra here. And I was just trying to see if we want to turn it off. We'll leave our multiples on these last 2 sets of orbs here. I don't particularly need purple gear. I think I need the purple spiky balls if I need anything really. Currently that's the hindrance, but the idea is that we have plenty of these orbs, 140 of them, 139 of them. If we do need specific purple gear, just go in there and open those. We'll open these orange orbs 10 at a time, looking for some alien spores, orange purple spiky ball, or orange spiky balls. I don't think we need it. We need these isomers. So not any good hits really out of that, but some isomers, pretty decent. We still needed those. There's the orange spiky balls. Doesn't look like we need a lot, but Doc Ock is probably going to churn through a bunch, and Kestrel's going to churn through the last bit of them. And then we got some lasers here, which is okay too. I don't think we needed anything else. Doesn't look like. We're going to go turn our multiple orb open off again, so that that's done. And then we'll jump back in. We'll open these last 15 orbs as well. We got 11 of these. So similar thing, we're looking mostly for alien spores out of here. Hey, there we go. 5 alien spores. Fantastic. I think we're going to need a lot more. I think we still need, what, 60 or 71 for each character that we want to bring through 13 and then 14. Now our symbiote Spider-Man is 14, or is gear tier 15 now. I believe I did that earlier this morning or yesterday. So yeah, we just have these 4 characters that need it. I think it's 61 each that need, to go up to that tier 15. So it is a bummer that, we've only got 31 because we're not going to be able to bring a character up to tier 15 from where they're currently at. Let's see. You need 25 to go to 15. Oh, so 25 to go to 15. So he'll be done. And then let's see here. We've got to work on Carnage as well, who needs 25, so we need 50. And our Symbiote Spider-Man is fine. Our Scream needs to go up. She needs 24 plus 25 because she's only 13. So she needs almost 50 by herself. She needs 49 by herself. And I think our Venom is actually up here. There he is. And he's the same. He needs 49 by himself. So I need 148 alien spores to be able to bring my symbiotes, all of them, up to 15. Now our focus is going to be anti-venom, and then I'm not sure if it's going to be Venom or Scream. I think Carnage, but a lot of the content creators and other things out there say that Scream is just the cheaper choice, and so you should bring Scream as opposed to Carnage or Venom, and you should bring Venom over Carnage as well. So Carnage will probably get backburnered. I just leveled him up, so I believe he's 80 at the very least. No, he's 75. All right, Carnage is gonna just get backburnered for Venom and Scream at the moment, but we have plenty of other characters to work on still. All right, so we opened those orbs. What we got left? We got some Beta Raid orbs. All right, open up these. I don't think we needed any Mysterio, so that'll be Ultimus food. Didn't need any Cough. That's Ultimus food. Definitely don't need Kingpin. He's ready to go too. So he will eventually turn into Ultimus food. Shocker is... We need Shocker. Alright. Fine. We still need roughly 250 of them. I don't think it's going to... Yeah, we can rank him up. We're 53 over, so we need 247 to 247 more to be able to get him up to the 7-star. No orbs to open there, nothing. We got 47 orbs to open here. Okay, fantastic. We'll open these singly, and then I'll go turn on multiple orbs as once again. These blaster shards are what we really, like to see those popping up. Controller shards as well. This is going to be a huge boon to our ISO energy here, whatever these are. Whatever it's called. ISO energy is what we're just going to call it. Well, maybe not, because there is ISO energy. I was a million. I had 1 million of this saved up. I plummeted a ton of it on when the blue came out initially to rank a bunch of characters over. They apparently gave me enough back. I don't feel like I got enough back. But yeah, they said they gave it back. It was the ion energy. Or the ion credits is what we got. I don't have any blues ready because we're not doing the Doom raids. Just sad where my alliance currently is. And I'm not too upset because I do what I can, and I feel like if I were to join a different alliance, more might be required. Okay. 10. And 10. And I'm one of the most active players in my alliance. I'm by far not the don't have the highest collection power, or am I the biggest spender? I try to only spend about 50 real life dollars on this game a month, but that's cutting it pretty close to the top of my personal budget for it. So I consider myself like a medium to light spender. All right, orbs are all opened. We've got an Ultimus orb. Now here's my thing. I'm getting so close to actually having Ultimus finished. So I'm wondering if it's still worth it, because we need 500 to go from the 5 or the 6 and the 7 yellow, which means that we're 130 away. Oh, I guess I need a couple more She-Hulk shards. It's 710. Just the mathing. So I'm only 40 away from the Ultimus here. So we definitely have to continue to open these orbs, but I'm 40 away. So once we start getting closer, I start to wonder, I guess I'm just going to save for the gear. But let's open this orb now. Ooh, 15 Kestrel. That's nice. That's a big hit. I mean, it doesn't get us anywhere, really, but 15 Kestrel is a big hit. All right. This She-Hulk. Yeah, we need 5. I think we're gonna be okay because I'm still opening the Blitz orbs, and I believe she's still in the Blitz orbs, so it's not like we don't. Yeah, she's here. It's not like we don't have a chance to get her. Is Domino's in here? Oh, I might should just. Oh, I clicked on the 90. Yeah, Domino's a 10% drop. So I mean, she's in there. And we're not starring her up right now as far as She-Hulk goes. We're not starring her up, so it's not really a big deal that I don't spend the extra 500 to finish her, because I'll probably end up getting the shards before. I would much rather spend the credits on actually opening Blitz orbs, but we're not opening Blitz orbs currently. Got a free energy again. Fantastic. Yes, we can go ahead and accept it. I wanted to make sure I didn't have 20 or more of this energy here. At 20 or more, I would have wasted time. Again, time we would have wasted. I know it's not a lot, but 3 minutes is 3 minutes. Okay. And let's see here. We are working on long shot. Dump this energy here. I think they started giving out less ions in these here. I feel like they started giving less out. I don't know. I was almost at 1 million, and I just opened a bunch of orbs, but I was almost at 1 million. And granted, I did take like Shatterstar was at like 3, so I mean there's 100, 200, 300,000 plus that I spent on him. I guess it goes pretty quick when you spend it, but I was over 1 million, and I was doing pretty good to stay over that 1 million all the time. All right, last thing we need to do is spend our regular campaign energy, and we have 90 some of it. Oh, we can't. Where is Proxima found? I believe it's in a cosmic node. Is it cosmic or doom? I don't know. Scroll. There she is. Win these. because I don't want to rank her up, I have to like know which node she's in or go find her in the node so I can farm her node, because you can't, for some reason they won't let you continue to farm if you need to rank them up. There should just be a like an option, or somewhere else they should, this button should be replaced, or I should be able to click on the shards here or something and continue to farm her. I don't want to spend the 250,000 gold so I can find her. I just want to rank her up. All right, bear with me here just a second. All right, guys. So we're actually done with all of our farming and everything today. So we're gonna go ahead and end the video and cut the stream off here. I'll be back on stream shortly, but for those who stepped in and stopped in, thanks for watching. This is Sumner 2514 saying, if you liked what you saw, like, share, comment, subscribe, binge, and make sure you hit those bell notification icons and are subscribed on Twitch and YouTube, so you're notified when I go live. But thanks for stopping in. Sumner 2514 signing out. Y'all have a good one.